Okay. Holdover means your gain will be freezed and it become chargeable on the earlier of 1, 2, and 3 any event occurs. Which event? Number 1, if 10 years have been passed from the purchase of new plant and machinery, then the previous freezed gain become chargeable. Second, or the new asset will be, when you sell the new asset, the previous gain become chargeable. Or when the new plant and machinery business use is ceased, then the previous gain become chargeable. For example, I am selling the land and disposal proceed of the land is, as you can say, 150,000, and you purchase this land for 120,000. So chargeable gain on the land is 30,000. Now when you are selling this land and you will purchase the new depreciating plant and machinery, the cost of new plant and machinery is, for example, 1,20,000. It's 25,000. Now tell me, the full proceeds reinvested or partial?
Partial.
Partial. So how much gain will be holdover? Holdover means freezed. It will be a balancing figure. Firstly, you will calculate the chargeable now gain. Lower off. Number 1, gain 30,000. And number 2, cash in hand. Cash in hand means disposal proceeds 150 you received, out of which you reinvested 125,000. So 25 is still in cash in hand. Lower of 25, on 25,000 you have to pay CGT now, and the balance 5,000 will be holdover, mean freezed. Done. And when this frozen gain become chargeable earlier of, number 1, 10 years have been passed from the purchase of new plant and machinery. Number 2, if new plant and machinery will be sold in future. And number 3, if the new plant and machinery business use is ceased. So in my case, I am selling, for example, plant and machinery in future for later disposal. This plant and machinery, for example, disposal proceed is 400,000. So it means second case, I am selling the new plant and machinery. So the cost of new plant and machinery is 125,000. So what is the gain? 4 lakh and minus 1,25,000. 275,000. Now in this gain, previous holdover freezed gain become unfreezed. 5,000. Add it and total chargeable gain now 2,80,000. Right? On this gain you have to pay the CGT. So holdover mean freezed and become chargeable when you sell the asset in future. Then on the gain you have to add this gain, unfreezed gain. Or 10 years have been passed, our business use is ceased. Clear? Yeah. And rollover mean you're deferring the gain. Holdover mean you're freezing. In the holdover you are not making the base cost. Directly you will add the previous holdover gain in the gain, right? But in rollover if you're deferring, that's why you will make the base cost. Okay, so that is the difference between rollover and holdover. And for example, if full proceeds reinvested, then full gain obviously 30,000 will be deferred. Done. For example, in this case, I am purchasing the new plant and machinery, for example, 200,000. So it means full proceeds reinvested. Yeah. So full 30,000 will be holdover. Chargeable now 0. So this 30,000 will be added in the 275,000. Clear? And the new gain, chargeable gain now is 305,000.
Yeah.
Clear?
Yeah.
Oh, and one thing, examiner will use the word rollover for holdover. He will not use the word holdover. He will use the word rollover for this relief also. How you can identify it is not a rollover, it is a holdover?
Buying
If
plant and machinery.
purchase plant and machinery.
Are purchasing new plant and machinery, and examiner will tell you it is a rollover relief. No, you have to identify it is a holdover relief, and you will freeze this gain, and also mention this freezed gain will become chargeable on the earlier of 10 years if have been passed from the purchase of new plant and machinery, or when new plant and machinery will be sold in future, or when the business use of the plant and machinery is ceased. Done?
Yeah.
That's it. Easy. So land and building, plant and machinery, goodwill name if given, if these things you are selling, and new land and building or plant and machinery if you are purchasing, then rollover and holdover relief will come to in your mind. Next topic is gift relief. Today if you will sell, for example, you are saying you are gifting the asset. Tax department will never consider the gift as a gift. They will consider the gift as sale at market value. When you say that I am gifting the asset, tax department says no, you are not gifting. You are selling the asset at market value. And if something is sold, CGT will apply. So gift means in the eyes of tax department, it is a sale, and you have to pay CGT on this gift. How to pay? You are a donor who is gifting the asset, and the other person who is receiving is a donee. Your DP means disposal proceed will be market value at the date of gift. That market value become the cost of donee. Same market value become the cost of donee, right? For example, you are selling or gifting me the asset value 100,000. That is 100 your DP. And I am receiving at 100, that is my cost. So donor's DP become the cost of donee, right? Now you will deduct the cost and the gain arises. This gain will be deferred through gift relief. You will claim the gift relief, all gain will be deferred, chargeable now 0. If today I will decrease the cost of donee by the gift relief, deferred gain. If cost is decreased today, future gain obviously will be increased.
Increase.
So cost of donee is calculated. Whenever donee will sell this asset in future, obviously he will pay the tax. So through gift relief, donor will defer the gain and transfer the gain to donee, right?
Yes.
So if donor claim the gift relief, all the gain he can defer and transfer it to donee, and now donee will pay the tax in future whenever he will sell the same asset in future. Got my point?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
How much gain? Obviously, the same question arises, how much gain can be deferred? Full or partial? So it depends how much gain can be deferred. Gain can be deferred. It depends on, for example, number one, if you are gifting the asset for free. Free mean, for example, today you are gifting me mobile phone and you are not charging any amount from donee. You are giving me free. So full gain will be deferred. Full gain deferred. Done. And second, if you are charging some amount from donee, then how much gain will be deferred through gift relief. Then the gift relief is equal to market value minus amount paid by donee. For example, I am gifting you mobile phone whose market value is 10,000 pound, and I'm charging the amount from donee, for example, 2,000. So market value of the thing is 10,000, but you are paying me 2,000 pound. So what is the gift amount? 8,000 I am gifting.
8,000.
So 8,000 I am gifting you. On this 8,000, gift relief can be claimed, right? So 8,000 gain will be deferred through gift relief. If I am giving you the free of cost asset, then full gain I can defer. I mean donor. And if donor will charge some amount, for example, 10,000 is the value of the asset, and I am charging 2,000 from the donee. So remaining 8,000, I am deferring the gain through gift relief. Done?
Okay. Yeah.
And you know, gift relief is a relief. You are deferring the gain through gift relief. So when HMRC will give you the relief, HMRC impose conditions. Very important. The conditions of every relief you have to memorize. Okay. So whenever I will claim a gift relief, there are conditions. The first condition is donor and donee must be UK resident. Both